And I think a lot of Christians see personal productivity as this sort of optional add-on. But what happens is a lot of times I've run into this because I talk about personal productivity in Christianity is I get the impression that some believers sort of eye this subject of productivity with a bit of suspicion. They think, interest in productivity must be born out of some kind of pragmatism, right? That's seeking to usurp the work of the Spirit in our lives. So, for example, I talk a lot about discipline, self discipline, and habits and setting goals and all of that. And a lot of times I get pushback, and people are like, no, that's really the role of the Holy Spirit. If you're talking about spiritual growth, you need to take habits out of the picture. And I'm like, how? How? Like, does it not follow that if you become proficient in skills like time management, goal setting, and good habits, doesn't it follow that that will support your spiritual growth and fruitfulness as a Christian? I think it does. I think that the two are intrinsically connected. If have understood how to form good habits and I apply that to things like reading the word every morning, I will read it more consistently and I will be in a way taking responsibility for my spiritual maturing and putting myself in a river, as it were. And the river is God's gracious means by which He helps me to grow. So it's the same thing with going to church every week. You go there not just because you're supposed to, not because you're supposed to check a box, but because you're there to serve other believers and you're there to worship God together and you're there to grow through the benefit of hearing the preached word, through prayer, and through fellowship with the saints. But you don't get those benefits if you don't go. And so you make a habit out of going every week so that you consistently get those benefits, so you're consistently growing. I mean, this seems obvious to me. I don't understand sometimes people are like, no, don't worry about the habits. Don't even think about that stuff. If God convicts you, then you'll do it. It's like, listen, man, yeah, part of Christian maturity is taking responsibility. It's taking responsibility, understanding God is putting certain means in place that we can take hold of and use to help us grow. And all I'm saying is productivity is one of those common grace mediums through which we can use it to grow as Christians. I want to do that. If I have that opportunity, why would I not do it? Why would I not do it? I posted this tweet, I think today. It says, if you can't manage your time, you won't do spiritual disciplines. Personal productivity is simply a set of tools that help believers consistently do those things which God uses to grow us. That is all it is. It's a set of tools. And so I'll just say it as simply as I can. Productivity is the trellis to faithful Christian living. I'll say it again for the people in the back. Productivity is the trellis for faithful Christian living. If you learn the skill of habits, of goal setting, of different things, they will reinforce and enable you to be more faithful and to grow as a believer in all aspects of life. And so in terms of our spiritual growth, we recognize, of course, our ultimate growth, it comes through our connection to Jesus Christ. He's the true vine, right? John 15:5. Apart from Him, we can do nothing. But we can focus on maintaining the vitality of our connection to Jesus Christ. And that's really what some of these self-discipline type aspects of personal productivity enable us to do. So the vitality of that connection is, I think, certainly aided by trellis work in personal productivity. That's why I give away a free morning routine planner. You can get that at my website, redeemingproductivity.com/morning. Because I think if you start your morning off right with some good habits, walking with the Lord and ensuring that the other areas of your life have just a little bit of maintenance going on every morning, you will see growth happen. It's a natural byproduct. And it's funny. I mean, it's encouraging. I receive messages from people almost weekly that have either done the morning routine planner or they've gone through my course on morning routines. And they're like, this has changed my life. I'm like, of course it has. Of course it has. It's not the morning thing. That's just a tool. What it did is it gave you a plan and it gave you a little bit of discipline so that you would do the things that actually do change your life from the inside out, so that you would get in that river where God changes you through reading the word, through prayer, and all these different things. So morning routines are really big, but that's just because it's part of the trellis work of growing as a Christian.